Okay, I think since Halloween is just around the corner, I am going to see if I have enough papers to use this Graphic 45 Rare Oddities. This is back from 2015. So I just need to go in here and see what I've got in this bag and see if I have enough to use on an album. I think I do. Yeah, it looks like I do. So it looks like I got a couple of, let's see what we've got here. I do have the journaling cards. I have those. Stickers. I got tags, the tags. And then I got the chipboard pieces. So I have used this, so I'm just making, then we have the sticker sheet. You can tell this is old. They don't even make them like this anymore. With all the letters and numbers like this. That wasn't very popular with having all that. So, yeah. So I've got that. I've got two of the 8x8s. This one hasn't even been opened. This one probably only has a couple little sheets in it. But hey, that's okay. And then I have the 12x12. And I should have, I think between the 8x8 and this 12x12, I should have enough to work on that album. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use the Rare Oddities. And let's start working on the front of the album. Okay, this is my plan for the cover. I'm going to be using this page here. And what I've done is I've cut it out, and then I cut out, the insides here, because I want to put a piece of acetate behind here to make it look like glass. And then what I'm going to do in here, and I cut another one out, and on these, I'm going to just fussy cut out the little images and then just put them up on here, so then it'll all be together like that on the cover. So let me work on getting everything cut out and put down together, and then I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, well this is how it turned out, and it was a lot of work. It did, cutting all these out and putting them on. They're up on dimensionals. You can see it a lot better in person than you probably can pick it up here on the camera. But so yeah, so this is the front, and this is all put up on, it's dimensional too, so it's all up. So this is what the front's gonna look like. And it turned out really nice. So just a lot of fussy cutting and getting everything in. So that's the cover of the book. Now I need to work on the spine and the back. So let me do that, and then I'll show you what it looks like. Well, this is what I've come up for the spine, but I haven't glued it down yet. I think I'm going to wait until I have the album done, because these really are, they'll be moving around too much they'll just bother me being in the way, moving all around. So I just have a chain. I put an eyelet and a brad to hold the chain, and then I got this from one of their chipboard pieces, and then I have some chain. I found a little bottle charm, and then I put a little key charm here. So that's going to go here. That's my plan for the spine. And then the back is just plain right now, just that plain paper. So what we need to do is just go into the album now, and let's see what we can come up with this page here. Okay, so this is what I've done on this page. Now all I'm doing right now is I'm just adding the papers to the pages. I'll come back at the end and do embellishing at that time. Right now I just want to make sure I have enough papers to do everything before I start making tags and things like that. Well, anyway, this is with the closure that I'm going to be doing with the string. And then it opens like this. So you can see where I need to add some things here. And this is just a waterfall. And I left that, blank for now. So we'll come back and do something with that later. And then this is just some of the pattern paper here. You might put some little tuck spots on these, or just leave them for pictures. We'll see when we get to that part. But right now this is what we have. I just have it off with these little strings, so I just added some brads to hold those on. And so that's what we have here. So now we're going to go to this page here where we have a pocket and a flip. So I just need to find some paper and decorate that, and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so this is how this pocket page is going to be. Now this is going to be a picture mat, and I'll do the pattern paper on this at the end when I know how much paper I have left over, because that's going to be the closure for this right here, because we do have a flap that goes up, so it's going to go up like that. So that's how I've decorated with papers right now. And like I said, I'll go through later with the embellishments, but right now we're just doing papers. So this is how this page is going to be. So now we need to go over to this one right here. So we've got the flips going up and down, and then we're going to have a pocket on the side. So let's see what we come up with that. Okay, so this is how this one turned out. This is just being closed, this string, and then it's going to open. And then you're going to have flaps on either side. We have the side pocket here for a picture mat, and like I said, I'll be doing that later. So that's what we have for this page, and it just closes with the string. There we go. So now let's start with this pocket page here. Okay, for this pocket page I kept it kind of simple. It's just the pocket, but I made this little like ledger that you can just make write notes in and stuff like that. So I made a little booklet, and like I said, we'll decorate that at the end. And this is just pocket for that, so that's going to go in that page there. So on the next one we've got some flaps here to work on. Might put these down with some magnets, so I need to get some of those. Okay, so on this is going to be a little tuck spot. I just have these in here to remind me I need to make tags for these tuck spots that I made. And then it flips open to this side, and then it flips open to that side, and they're closed with a magnet. So that's how this page is coming. So now we need to do this pocket page with an upper flip. So let me work on that, and I'll show you what I came up with. Okay, well for this page we just have a magnetic closure for the flip, and then of course we have the flip up. We're going to have a picture mat in here. And then of course we have the pocket. So that's how this page has turned out. So we're coming right along. Now we need to go over to this page where we have a flip out to the left and a flip out to the right. And we just need to decide how we're going to close it. So let me work on that, and I'll show you what I come up with. So this is how this one turned out. So we're just going to be closing it again with this closure like that. And this is the papers that I put for this page. So that's how this is going to go for this one. And then the next one's just going to be another simple pocket page. Okay, well here's the simple pocket page. This is just all there's going to be here, and then this is just going to be a picture mat. So next we're going to do this one here. This one's got a lot going on here. We've got a flip out here, flip to the right, flip to the left, and then we got two that go like that. So this one's going to take a lot. I'm not sure how I'm going to close this. I don't know if I'm going to close it. I might want to just do something like that, I'm thinking. I won't know that until I try. While I'm working on this, Hurricane Ian is on its way. I'm in Florida, and I think it's over by Cuba right now, so I'm going to be trying to get this done, and while I still have electricity. And so yeah, we're going to go on to this page next. Okay, so this is how this page turned out. We got the flap going over this way, and this goes over here, and then we have this flap and this flap, and then we have this here. So this is how this one turned out. And this one closed with a magnet. Now we're going to go to our very last page here. So we have this little gatefold, and this is going to be held in place with a big picture mat. So let me work on that, and I'll show you how it turns out. Okay, so this is how the last page is. We're going to have it closed with this picture mat, and then we have, the pockets, and then it just opens. I need to get that music off in the background before I take my video down. Well, anyway, this is going to be the gatefold. It's going to open. And then, like I said, it's going to be closing with this picture mat that's going to slide right in there. Okay, so we have all the papers in the album. So the next thing is going to be doing the embellishments. So that's going to be our next part. So stay tuned for that.